It's going live.
Puff Daddy is the king.
But you can't guess where we are. Take a wild gander. So we're here at the Creeper Gallery, day before Thanksgiving. Give you guys a little treat, doing an investigation. I think you'll be really tickled with a couple of the things that we have picked out for the night. I can't read the comments right yet, guys, so I'm going to switch this around so that you guys can see some of the stuff at the Creeper Gallery.
All right, TikTok zone. Live at the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. Live on TikTok.
Ooh.
This is the outside of the Creeper Gallery, guys.
There you go, guys.
Where all the artwork is. This is the gallery.
Hello,
portion.
everybody.
See, this is like.
I'm not going to say too much because John's talking too.
This is the outside. All the cool artwork by Donna Marion. This is all of her stuff here. And Anna Clara.
Look at this cool table. I love this table, guys.
Pay no attention to the person behind me. Go to the red room. This is where all the haunted objects are. And, so, you know.
Where was this guy when I could have used him, right? She's got a mirror skull back here, guys.
Hello? Hello? Wave to me? See me over here? Hello? Did you wave? I see you there, standing by your doll. You say hello to me, wave.
He's ready for Christmas.
So I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the red room. Put the lights on before we go over there and talk to whoever that is.
Yeah, exactly.
So this is the red room. This is where all the haunted objects are. The entire room is filled with haunted objects. Come in,
This piece has so many hidden gems to it.
This is our setup. That's the doll that I was just referencing there.
Happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
First, lots of equipment around it that we'll explain in a little while. Lots of objects here, all different kinds. We come in here and investigate them all to find out
Some know.
if they have attachments.
Some know about that piece. There he is.
There he is.
There he is. The elusive.
The elusive. I don't think I'm quite elusive. Great word though.
You are
Good
elusive.
evening. Good evening. How's everyone doing? So we're going to start the investigation soon. So you see the figure is gone. Person that was standing there, Chris walked over, and they are gone.
Oh, no, it was gone when I walked in the room.
Okay.
It didn't go when just because I walked over. It was gone already.
So-
Otherwise, I would have shown everybody.
What we're going to do is we'll
There you
read
go.
the information that we have about the object. Then we'll turn the lights off.
First thing up.
And then we'll investigate the object for probably 30, 40 minutes. And we usually do 2 or 3 in one session. That's Chris right there, by the way. Yeah, that's her.
Okay. You need me to sit
And I've
and
got
hold
my
that?
sunglasses on, guys. So if you don't know,
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Ooh, we're getting a cool signature off of it. One, we got a heat signature, and then now we got a cool signature. I have a funny feeling this thing is going to be very, very interesting.
All the time, so now we'll start the investigation. So I'm gonna put this all
I
around
don't.
and turn the
She
lights
wasn't a
off.
I don't think she was a teacher. Wait till you guys hear what John's going to say about her. The temperature thing. Oh no! They said it was old teacher. No. Guys, see the no egg?
All right, could we start
Yes.
together instead of you entertaining people? You want me to start? You want
Absolutely, you're starting.
To start? I gotta shut the lights out there. Please.
So the egg is going off because we were talking about it being a teacher, and I guess she was like, no. So we're just gonna. He's shutting off the light, so he'll be here in just 1 second. All right, that was John. Everybody be patient with me because I'm doing two.
Yeah, she's holding two phones. It's really tough.
Ooh, somebody might be the turkey tomorrow.
Okay. Ava's ghost. This portrait doll was made to resemble Ava Lowell Lister from Philadelphia. Born September 1868, died June 1958 in New York City, so 90 years old. Her husband was John Jacob Astor IV. They were together from 1891 to 1910 and had 2 children. They divorced, which was very scandalous in those days, and then he died on the Titanic.
He died on the Titanic.
Yeah. Her second husband was Thomas Lister, a.k.a. Lord Ribblesdale, whatever that means, from London, England. They were married 1919 until his death in 1925. So he only lived 6 years after they were married. Like, she wasn't very lucky with the, wow. Her hair and bits of clothing were used to make that doll, which, again, very personal when you have items that belong to the person as opposed to just being something that they owned. The hair and the clothing makes it more personal for sure. Claims are that she is still very attached and could be heard speaking softly in the vicinity of the doll. Her disembodied voice has been heard by numerous people. So I don't know if you can see with your flashlight, if you have one by you. I think I put one on the side of you, but here's her photo, and our husband's photos are on the back.
Yeah, go lower to the light. There you go, right there. Perfect. All right, that's one.
Our husband's.
Oh, dang. Dapper men.
Well, they were obviously affluent.
Okay.
If the guy was on the Titanic, I mean, the guy.
Show the other. The lower. There you go. And then the back.
This is the auction. You know, this is...
I'm trying to show both watchers. Okay.
Okay. So, Ava, we started talking a little bit when we were setting everything up. You did mention something about knowing that you were in a shop. We were talking through this box I have here that could hear words. Everything I put around, well, I'm John. This is Chris. You mentioned, yes, there were 2 people in the shop. Were the 2
You have a figure.
Okay. So, Ava, I'm John. This is Chris. What we do is we come in and we try to speak to whoever may be attached to, connected to, channeled in through things that they used to own, things that used to belong to them, things that matter to them. We may not be able to see you and hear you if you are standing there and you're talking, but we bring in a lot of different things to help kind of bridge that gap and maybe help us go back and forth a little and communicate, because I know it's not easy for you and it's not easy for us if we can't see and hear each other. So the things around the doll, those purple illuminating glowing lights that you see there. They won't hurt you. They don't hurt the doll. They just react to you being there, your energy. So believe it or not, if you were to stand there and try to hard as you could to release your energy in that area, those lights are going to change like the rainbow, different colors. Again, they won't hurt you, I promise. Also, like a rainbow is this circle down here that changes different colors when you touch it. That's a music box. Just move your fingers around it like I'm doing. See that? And then we have these little tiny twinkly balls here that all you need to do is touch with your fingers. See that? There we go. That's not me.
Oh, wow.
And the dome. Very, very good. Very, very good. So you're getting the hang. All you need to do is touch these things. Yeah. Or move your hands around them. Not very hard. This makes it easier for us. Yep. So Ava, I also have eggs. There's a blue egg and a yellow egg. Blue one right there, yellow one right there that have the word yes and no written on them. All you need to do is tap them with your finger the same way you tap that music box, and they're going to twinkle like these two little circles up there. The same thing. This will help you answer yes and no.
No, Tracy.
And that circle over there is another music box that you could use the same way. Okay? Just move your fingers around it. It's going to make music. I have one down below, and I have one way up there as well, so we can cover the whole area.
David gave a good.
She likes that. Like the REM pod, huh, Ava?
David gave a good piece of information that her first husband died on the Titanic, coming back from his honeymoon with his second wife.
Oh, jeez, wow. So Ava, we just heard that as well. That your first husband, John Jacob. My name is John as well. He was on his honeymoon with his second wife on the Titanic when it went down. That's what you call bad luck. Very bad luck. So Ava, it's also, we heard that you had 2 children. We didn't get their names, so we're going to try to maybe find out what their names are. We're going to find out whatever you want to share about your life. You have several different things that may be able to hear your voice, different boxes, different other objects, a recorder. So we're really going to try to let you tell your story and share as much as you want to share with us. Your second husband, Thomas Lister. Unfortunately, he only, God, yeah, exactly. You only married to him for 6 years before he passed. Very sorry about that. It seems like, I mean, I hope the rest of your life after the death of your husband, 30 something years, that they were good years. I mean, I hope that you did. I know you lived till 90, but I hope you had a lot of good years too with your children, at least after, everything that happened here. Losing your ex-husband on the Titanic and then the other one after 6 years. Oh, that's got to be tough. So let's try. Yeah. Yeah. Again, you want to use that as much as you want. I'm fine with that. But I'm going to try to ask you questions. There's this little box here in front of me that you may be able to use to speak through as well. 1 word, 2 words, multiple words, anything you would like to share. Just think about it as we're talking here and just try to say it out loud. And believe it or not, this box here may be able to repeat it. Anything you want to talk about as far as what I mentioned about your husband, your children, your life, anything you want to share here on this box here. Just think about it and say it. It said, I have many regrets.
I have many regrets.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
The voice is okay. I'm sure you do. We all have many regrets. And in 90 years of life, it's impossible not to have regrets. So I get that 100%. I have many regrets as well. So there's a song that says it's all just a symptom of being human. That really is. We have regrets. We do things that we're not proud of, things we wish we'd have done different. And, it happens. So I completely understand that. Anything else you want to share with us as far as thoughts, your life? Before I'm going to try to hear your voice on recorder as well and use another box over there as well. Yeah, usually that goes before that goes. Ava, again, I'm going to ask you to share whatever you want to share, okay? I'm going to move that way a little bit. That should reset. Okay? Anything else you want to share this way before I try something else? I mean, this is pretty good so far. We did see you standing there at first. I took a video of it and you said she was there when we started. No? For live? Yeah?
Yep.
So it's
And she
pretty
went
good, the interaction we have so far. I'd like to just get as much information.
I used to live here.
Used to live here. You mean here?
Thank you for sharing.
So I'm going to try a recorder to see if I could hear your actual voice, if that's okay. And again, I'm going to try to ask you to just speak clearly, speak out loud, and whatever you feel like saying, even if it's something I didn't ask and you just want to say something, just say it out loud and the recorder may be able to hear you. Okay? Anything else before I turn this down so that I can't hear it? I'd like to find out about your children, Eva. I mean, unless somebody's going to look that up and give me their names.
Yeah, Kathy and Karen did. It's Mary and Joseph.
Mary and
Very
Joseph.
religious.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely tell that. Mary and Joseph were your children, a boy and a girl. That's pretty good. They were John Jacob's children, I'm assuming, because that's what it says here. Your children, did they live?
Sandra.
Sandra. That's my sister's name.
Hey,
That's my sister's name.
I know.
What the heck is that about? My sister's still living, thank God.
But it might be making a connection to
It's
you.
weird that they brought up my sister's name. So I'm going to turn this down. And hopefully that truck will leave soon.
She liked Cairn Terriers.
What is it?
Dogs, terriers.
I'm going to,
Maybe she's connecting with you. Maybe she's just letting you know that she's,
I'm
she
going
can
to turn
hear
the
you.
spirit box on first. She just said ashes. I'm going to try this radio here. I don't know. You lived till 1958, so you know what a radio is. Also, you know what electricity is and everything. So again, your energy coming out from that doll, all those things that are near your doll will tell me if your energy or if you're there. Even these little circular ones, everything just react to you being in that area.
So, does it say on there that she's from Pennsylvania?
Yes.
Okay,
Does it?
because her parents had a mansion here, so maybe that's what she was saying, that from here.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn on this box here. It's a radio that you may be able to use to talk through. Okay? We need to turn that heat off. That's what I'm hearing. It's gonna be impossible to do EVPs with that flashlight. Give me 1 second. I gotta turn that heat off, or you're not gonna be able to do EVPs.
No, you'll hear that.
You have that flashlight? It's by you.
I have no flashlight. I didn't touch it.
right, now. That's quiet. Okay, we're gonna try this. I actually think you should do the EVP session. I'll do the spirit box.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking to hear Ava's name. I want to hear a female. I want to talk to Ava. Ava, are you here? Could you please say hello or say John? Are you here? Can you hear me? Just try your hardest to just speak. Nice and clear. Are you here? What did she say? I thought she said something about I see. Something I see. What were you saying, Ava? You said something about I see, something you see. What do you see us?
It's like,
Do you see us? We saw you on our camera. Ava, could you tell us anything? The name of your children, the name of your husbands, either one, where you're from,
hi, Dylan.
any of that? How old you were when you passed? Are you there, Ava? Just try your hardest to use this box. You said something about what you see.
It sounded like urgently.
That was a man. I mean, that was a man. That could have been urgently. Could have been the one who went down on the
On my
Titanic.
Titanic? Yeah.
Thomas. She was here. Somebody said she was here. Who is speaking, please? This is a man. Who are you? Are you John or Thomas? Are either of you here?
Creeper Gallery.
I have your picture here. Are either of you here? John Jacob Astor?
That's
Thomas
a mouthful.
Lister? Are either of you here with me?
So who was the gentleman that went down on the Titanic?
Thomas. You talked right over that. I have no idea what he said. I have no idea what he said, but he said something.
They think to say that it said Astor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thomas, how did Thomas, how did your life end? What happened to you? What happened to you, Thomas? What did you say?
Teenager.
He said something about a teenager. I see you. Did you hear that one?
Yeah. Oh
I
my.
see you. Who is this? This is a man. Is this Thomas Astor? I want to hear Thomas. If it's said no. I want to hear Thomas if it's Thomas. Loud and clear. First name of the... You can't something. First name of the person who's speaking, please. Who are you? First name. Somebody else? First name. Who is this? So the box right here in front of me said, my throat hurt at the end.
Oh, no.
Who said that? Was that Ava, Thomas, or John? Ava? Is that Ava?
Not sure.
I thought I heard Ava.
You know me, babe.
I think you know me something. Did you hear
I
that?
did.
I think you know me something. It sounded like you said, I think you know me, babe. That's what I heard. Who is this? Tell me who the man is that... Oh, I missed that one too. Who is the man that's speaking? First name only. One time.
Please.
John?
I couldn't catch
What
it.
was that stuff?
Wow.
Anything else before I turn this off? Anything else before I turn this off? Fox says I'm going to leave. Last words.
Legal.
I don't know if that's illegal. It almost sounded like you said you played with me or something like that.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
We got an accent to do.
There you go.
All right. So you haven't, Ava, if you're here, we don't know who that was standing there, but you were touching our little music box there for a while. And then somebody else came through as well. I don't know if that was John or Thomas. Ava, we'd like to talk to you because we know that that doll is a memorial doll. We know that it was made with your hair. It's got your clothing, and it really is infused with your energy for sure. So Chris over here is going to try to sit here and ask you a few questions on a recorder. Again, they probably had reel-to-reel recorders back when, in your day. But hopefully you'll talk to her and we'll get some answers from you. Okay? I'll swap out my glasses.
Pretty good so far. All right, Ava. I'm Chris. I'll make this really simple. I know John already explained it to you. I gotta turn this a little right at my level, unfortunately. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna turn this little box on, and I'm gonna put it right next to your doll, your memorial doll, and I shouldn't say memorial doll, memorial figure. And I'm going to ask questions. And what I'm going to ask all of you out there is that once I'm done asking questions, if there's some questions that I haven't asked that you would like to ask, go ahead and put that in the feed. And John will repeat the questions and he'll ask them for you and see if you get a response. So I'm going to turn this on and put it right by your figure. Okay. Not too close, just close enough, okay?
We're at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania, investigating haunted
I'll
objects.
set all of that off. That's me, everybody. Okay. We are recording. I'm gonna let everything just settle. Session 1 with Ava's memorial figure. Ava, can you tell me the name of your first husband, please? Could you tell me the name of your second husband, please? Where was your second husband from, Ava? This figure of yours was made out of two things that were personal to you. Could you say one of them for me, please? How many children did you have? Can you tell me the state that you passed away in? I have a picture in my hand. You're a very, very beautiful, beautiful woman. No, well, a copy of a picture. You are correct. Very beautiful. Can you tell me when this photo was taken? I'm looking at a picture or a copy of a picture. I'm sorry, every time I say picture, a copy of a picture. Could you tell me which husband was your favorite? Husband 1 or husband 2?
What product did the Astor family make? Where did you enjoy living the most? New York City or London? Is there anybody else around or connected to this doll that's here with us now? What's your name? You live to be 90 years old. Why would you still be here around your doll? That's it.
So just one more question for you, Ava. Is there anything that you would like to tell us that we did not ask you?
Ava, could you tell us what one of your regrets was or is?
Okay, Ava, thank you.
How long's it been since that went off?
I know.
Until I mentioned Nikki was the one who asked the question about the regrets. And as soon as I hit on that, bam, the REM
Boom.
pod went off.
All right, that's the one you had.
Well, hopefully she's willing to share something about that with us. Maybe there is one thing
Well, I'd be curious if
that
there's
she wants to talk about.
because you said about a name, and as soon as you said that, Jacob immediately.
You know
had
whose
the
middle
answer.
name was Jacob, don't you?
What?
John Jacob. That was her first husband.
No, I didn't realize that.
Yes.
It didn't sink in.
John Jacob Astor.
Literally said Jacob on there.
Oh,
It's right there, Jacob, and it said secrets, Jacob, intelligent. But as soon as you said who's here with
this
us,
is,
Jacob. Swear to God, right there,
I don't see it.
Jacob.
Oh, the second from the top. It says intelligent
Yes.
Jacob,
Yes.
meaning like intelligent spirit.
Yes. Attached. Attached.
Oh,
It just said
attached.
attached.
Wow, intelligent spirit attached Jacob. Can I see that? I don't want to make it go off. I get too close to it.
How crazy is that?
Attached intelligent Jacob. Attached intelligent Jacob. And then it says secrets.
Yes.
Liar.
Yes.
Secrets and liar. Oh.
Oh.
Did somebody, well, they got divorced, so maybe there was
Maybe
some
there was something that
shenanigans
happened.
going on. Maybe that's what it's about. That sounds about right to me. Yeah, we're at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope, Pennsylvania. It's a store that has a back room that's completely filled with haunted objects. We come and investigate them probably once or twice a week. So we're in the process of investigating the first one, which is a doll there whose name is, the owner's name was Ava. She lived 90 years. She was married to two men who both died. One died on the Titanic after she divorced them. She had two kids. So pretty active so far.
Ava Lowell Lister. Okay, here we go. I'll get closer to you so that.
And again, we've got a lot of thinking about regrets and secrets and liars.
Let's see if she's willing to speak. You ready? Okay. We are recording.
You said we'll see if he's ready to speak. If we
Oh,
don't,
everything just settled. Session 1 with Ava's memorial. I want my life
Figure.
back.
let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see
I
it.
want my life back. Ava,
Stop the recording.
Can you tell me?
I want my life back.
I want my life back.
I wish I could give it back to you.
And then it just said the name Jeff. Maybe that was to do. Well,
Okay, ready?
The name of your first husband, please.
that's almost 3 words. What the heck is that?
There's whispering underneath, but I can't
Yeah,
make
but
it
there's
out.
something like,
Right there, whispering.
yeah, but that was like in the beginning. It sounds like they're trying. Oh, there we go. It sounds like they're trying to talk too. There was 3 words there.
Could you tell me the name of your second husband, please?
There was 3 words there.
Sound like
Where was your second husband from, Ava? Ava, please, could you tell me the name of your second husband,
Sounds like
please?
Thomas.
Where was your second husband from,
You didn't
Ava?
hear it, did you?
This figure of yours was made out of two things that were personal to you. Could you say one of them for me, please?
What was that? I don't know if it's.
Them for me, please.
It almost sounds like skirt, but I'm not sure.
Maybe.
How many children did you have? Can you tell me the state that you passed away in?
You're in complete darkness. You gotta get in front of that light. You can put my light. I can't even see you.
I have a picture in my hand. You're a very, very beautiful, beautiful woman. No, well, a copy of a picture. You are correct.
Every time you say that, she says no.
It's
A picture. You are correct. Very beautiful. Can you tell me when this photo was taken? Taken?
It's 2 words. Wow. Every time she talks, the REM pod goes off too. Every single time she says something that's not clear, the REM pod goes off.
I'm looking at a picture or a
That's really
copy of a
weird.
picture. I'm sorry. Every time I say picture, a copy of a picture.
That's really weird.
Could you tell me which husband was your favorite? Husband 1 or husband 2?
If the divorce husband won, they're usually don't. So they thought they heard my ear. It was where she had her birthday, right? What product did the Astor family make? What'd that say? Come put it over here. The correct answer is coffee. It starts to sound like it is coffee at first.
Let's go back.
It sounds like coffee.
Listen.
Duh. Coffee. There's like 2 other words there, but coffee sounds like one of the words. I'll be honest with you. Where did you enjoy living the most? New York City or London? with the two objects. There's 45 minutes on this one.
She's really interested.
Is there anybody else around or connected to this doll that's here with us now? Yeah, what's your name? I definitely heard coffee in the first word, Colette, for sure. And that's what the family made. What's your name? Now, what's your name? That's here with us now. What's your name? Nicole said she heard Bill. Vicky said she heard Aster Coffee Air. You know, that could be right. Around your doll? That could be right, Vicky. That would be sick if it was. That's it.
So just one more question for you, Ava. Is there anything that you would like to tell us that we did not ask you?
Whoa.
That we did not ask you. Not ask you.
You heard none. Ava, could you tell us what one of your regrets was or is?
Okay, Ava. Thank you.
We should have said it there. We should let her answer. Ask that question again. One question. Because there was no answer. Ava, would you please mind telling us, you mentioned these regrets that you have. Is there any that you're willing to share with us? Please say it now. All right. Ava, would you please mind telling us, you mentioned these regrets that you have. Is there any that you're willing to share with us? Please say it now. All right. Oh, I really thought she would answer that. I really did, because she's alluding to something, the whole liar.
Maybe she was happy that you went down.
I don't know if it was him though. He died after 6 years, the second husband.
No, I'm talking about.
Oh no, you're right.
The one that went down in the Titanic.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm wondering.
Yeah, that's the first husband.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got married again on his honeymoon. He went down in the Titanic. Ava, I hate to ask, but with all due respect, I will ask this question. Okay, I think you know where. I think you know where I'm going with this. I think you know where I'm going with this. You said about regrets. You said about other things there.
Can you just stop for a minute?
I'll wait. Okay. So Ava, I'm going to ask again, if this is disrespectful, I apologize. Do you feel like, who went down the Titanic? Was it John or Thomas?
It was the first husband.
That was John. Do you feel like John got what he deserved for being a cheater and divorcing you and then going on the Titanic with his new wife? Do you regret that your first marriage failed? Was that one of your big regrets? That it didn't work out? That either you or both of you couldn't make it work?
I'm wondering if they got divorced he remarried immediately and was out on the Titanic.
Astor's young bride was pregnant on the Titanic.
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, scandal.
That's another big scandal. Holy cannoli.
Ava.
Okay. All righty. Well, Ava, we sincerely appreciate
And for
you.
a very affluent family. That's
Oh, yeah, they had to have
beyond
money.
oof,
I mean, he owned
that-
a
But
coffee.
what I'm saying is that's really scandalous.
Yeah. Ava, thank you so much for sharing this time with us and talking with us and interacting with us.
We appreciate
And
it.
I do hope you're at peace. This doll will be sold to someone and your memory will be kept alive along with your life story. I hope you're okay with that. But again, thank you. Today's Thanksgiving, tomorrow Thanksgiving. So happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. And thank you for your time. We appreciate
Gorgeous
it.
lady. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So I'm going to put her aside. I'm assuming you know what you want to do next.
Again, we went 15 minutes with that one.
Okay.
His second wife was 20 years younger than him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
Ava.
that's
Ava, I'm kind of wondering if that wasn't intention on your part.
Ava.
Okay.
Ava, I hope you were happy with Thomas at least. You know that it only lasted 6 years before he passed, but I hope they were good years. 18 years old. That's
I
how old.
assume these are the
Oh,
ones-
okay. They were good years. Okay.
Good.
Well, that's good. I'm happy for you in that respect. Everybody deserves some happiness, and
All right.
so we're setting up object number 2. I don't know what she's putting up there.
You're the ones you wanted to do.
Oh, Brogan.
Yeah.
These are more dolls. Tonight's doll night at the Creeper Gallery, New Hope, Pennsylvania. We're investigating haunted objects live on both on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok. So thank you guys for watching on TikTok. If you're watching, you guys on YouTube and Facebook, thanks for joining us. Night before Thanksgiving. I know everybody's busy. They're cooking, family's over. So we appreciate you guys watching. So object number 2 are also dolls, 150-year-old dolls, 2 of them.
And their heads like Bob.
And they have like bobblehead type of things.
Would you like me to turn the light on so they can see them?
Yeah, you're gonna have to do that.
All right. I'm gonna put that stuff down here. That was me. I hit that. That was nothing paranormal. Just me. Although some would say I'm paranormal. My own right.
That was a joke in case you were
All right.
wondering.
Now you want me to grab one?
All right, so here we go. We set the next objects up in the same place. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this, but there's a guy right there. There's a lady right there. Hopefully you guys can see this they're a little clearer on TikTok than they are on Facebook and YouTube for some reason. So all that stuff's going off because I was just there.
Got it. You got it.
I'm going to try to get through this without coughing my brains out because I'm still dealing with the issues in my lungs.
Yes, older couple. Definitely older couple looking.
Lights out, as they say. All right. We'll start the way we did last time.
Oh, you have a figure.
So
You
we'll
have a
stand here.
figure.
Okay.
No. Hello.
So the box just said, please wait and listen. Please wait and listen. Okay. I'm pretty good at that. Right, Chris? Wait and listen. Why are you talking to the wrong person? No, I will. I will listen and I'll be respectful. The information that we have on these dolls here is that we have the names Mary and John Brogan or Brogan, Brogan. So forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I would believe it's Brogan. So that's the way I'll pronounce it for now. I don't know if you see it, but the wire's moving.
Oh crap!
Could
It
you see that
is.
with your camera? I know the TikTok camera could probably see it. I don't know
Yeah,
about
I don't know about the other
Let
one.
me see if
I
I, can
can't
get the
really see
flashlight
it.
on it. See it?
It's swinging back and forth.
Oh,
yes,
there we go.
Hello. And the figure's right there.
Still there?
Yep.
And the wire swinging while the
And the
finger's
wire
there.
swinging.
Look, it's not stopping. See it?
Yeah. Holy
That is
crap.
not stopping. It's still going. Hello?
Figure's right there.
Okay, we see you there. I'm going to take this light off. If you don't mind, I'm going to put
Figure's
it back.
on the opposite side. Oh, and it
The
just
church.
went away.
The church.
It just went away as soon as you did that.
So, Mary and John Brogan, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. The information we have, late 1800s to early 1900s, we don't have a lot. Well, we do know that these dolls were from another Pennsylvania state, and that these dolls were in that one specific family, the Brogans or Brogan, for 150 years. That's something. Again, generation after generation after generation. So Mary and Joseph, I feel weird saying that because it's religious. So I don't want to do my glasses.
They're right over here somewhere, aren't they? Did you pick them up?
Edna?
Oh, they're. I think they might be up on this chair.
No, I had them a second ago. That's all right.
Seriously, they're up on this chair.
Are they?
Yep.
So Mary and Joseph, again, introduce ourselves to you. My name is John. This is Chris. We've been together a long time too. What we do is we come in here. The owner of this shop, her name is Donna. She's the one who acquires all of these items from people.
No way. Donna just said Mary and John Ruggiero.
What?
No
What
way,
are you talking
Donna.
about?
That's what Donna Marion just put. That's the last name.
It says Brogan here.
I know. Why'd she say Ruggiero? She said Ruggiero.
No, she told me Brogan. My mother's name was Marie. Now, that'd be totally bizarre if my sister's name, my mother's name. What is she talking about? Anyway, what we do is we come in here and
Said it might have auto tech. No, she said
My lungs
autocorrect
collapsed.
put that. Autocorrect put that.
my lungs
Yeah.
collapsed.
You heard what I said, right?
What?
Autocorrect put that, she
Okay.
said.
Said my lungs collapsed and I'm sitting here coughing my brains out. Anyway, Mary and John, I'm John also. This is Chris. What we do is we're invited to come in here and speak to whoever here that may be attached to things that belong to them, things that matter to them, things that their family members own, things that they kind of are around, even if they're somewhere else in the afterlife and they come back. We try to see if there is someone connected to them, try to communicate with them, find out more about them and their family and their life. We have a little bit of information here, but we would like more if you're willing to share anything about your life and your family and your children or where you lived, how you died, anything that you want to share with. Do I scare you? No, you don't scare me at all. We've done this so long that dealing with nice people is good for a change. We usually deal with some bad ones as well. So this is a good change for us to deal with nicer people. So the things around the dolls, I know those dolls 150 years in the one family. I'm going to ask you before we go any further here. They're not going to be with that one family anymore. I guess they haven't been for a little while. How are you going to feel if they? Yeah, that's what I figured. That's what I figured. I was going to ask you, how are you going to feel?
So were they with the family for like
When-
what, 3 generations?
How are you going to feel when these dolls are with some stranger? in whatever, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, wherever they wind up, it's not going to be a family member. It's going to be Bob Smith in his house somewhere. Are you okay with that? Again, after 150 years within your family, if there's any issue with that whatsoever, you could speak it through this box here. You could, let me explain to you how these things work. All the lights around your dolls, all these glowing things that you see, different colors, they change colors if you're over there and you just move around, move your hands like you did with that circle. You're going to see all these rainbow colors all around. Nothing will hurt you, I promise. See, I move my hand around there. Nothing hurts me. Nothing hurts me at all. These all make rainbow colors. They light up music. These little twinkly balls change colors. Nothing hurts me at all. So I'm going to go back to that question now where you could touch anything here or you can answer on that box. Freezing.
Freezing.
You're cold? It is cold in this room. That's for dang sure. I mean, the heat, we turned it off. So it's cold. Again, I'm going to go back to that question. There we go. See it? The dome?
Yeah, the dome's going off. Can you guys see that
It's right
green?
there, the green light.
It's hitting off
behind.
of that,
Now
yep.
it's up against the
Yep.
wall. It's coming around towards me.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, you have two domes there too. I didn't realize you had two together. So, let me move that. I didn't realize you did that. That's me making that go off. I'm going to put one up here. Okay. So again, that's me as well. It's going to reset in a minute. I'm going to ask you that question again.
Shield.
Shield? I didn't even get to it. Boy. Okay. Wow. So I'm going to ask you that question again before we try some other things. If I were to take these dolls home, not being a member of the Brogan family, would you react negatively to that if they were in my home? Would oh my God, did you lit up the dolls? Look at that. Look. Are you seeing this?
I am seeing it.
I would take that as a sign that, yeah, maybe.
And the light just went blue.
That lit, where?
For the light that was
EMF light?
swinging. The light that was swinging turned blue.
I would take that as a sign right there. I mean, that was literally bam on command. And look, those two dolls are lit up green. Only there. That's not moving. It's lighting up the dolls. That's crazy.
Oh my Lord.
All right. So we're going to try to hear you say that. We're going to try a bunch of different things to actually hear your voice, Mary and John. So you could say whatever you want to say, good or bad. Talk about your lives. Talk about what you'd rather see happen to these dolls.
Staying there.
Oh, look, it's making sure
Steady.
they're illuminated.
Oh,
And now it's
okay.
turning her red.
okay.
Mary.
All right, Mary.
Mary, are you the strong presence here? No, it's coming around towards me.
I didn't get to see all of the thing because I can't scroll back, but Kathy said something about a dress. She was a dressmaker.
Mary, are you the stronger presence here? Are you the one here making that do that? Bam.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yes.
I figured it was, Mary. All right.
No, I don't think she's upset. I think we're getting communication with
No,
Mary.
I think she's showing us she's here.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's why I asked her if she was the dominant
Yeah.
energy here. See, this is the beginning. This is how we initiate contact and communication, because even if we're not hearing her voice right now, we're at least knowing that somebody's in that spot trying to interact with us. That's why we back that up with Spirit Box, reporters. That's how we find out all the information we can. I asked questions specifically because I think of, again, that's people. These are people, just like we're people. Now, those dolls were in my family for 150 years. Maybe they ran out of family members. The word secrets just came up again. Maybe they ran out of family members and that's it. And there was no one else to take ownership of them. That's entirely possible as well. But maybe the family members kind of have an issue with that too, because, you know, they had them for 150 years.
Okay,
That's,
so,
you know.
Kathy said John was a conductor of a trolley car.
Oh, well, that's
Mary was a
interesting.
dressmaker. They had 3 children, Regina, Willis and Catherine.
Now, you have to ask Donna if that's definitely the family, because they
Yes.
may be Googling somebody
Yes,
totally different.
it might
So
be.
that might not be the same family.
It might
So
not be.
Donna needs to kind of validate that before I
Yep.
use any of that as the gospel. I'm just, because people did that last time and it wasn't the same people, just so you know. All right. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try a recorder first. Again, it's always just about double validation, triple validation. It's also about documenting things, and it's also about trying to hear from them. Yeah, their story. That's really what we do. We're not trying to disrespect them. We're not trying to force them to leave. We're not trying to do
You get
anything
Kathy.
other than get information from them. That's why we do what we do. And to see if there's a negative attachment. You also want to see if there's something potentially harmful, which I doubt there is here. It's just people with feelings.
Right.
That's what we're seeing.
Just to clarify, Kathy did say, because Patricia posted it that Kathy said, but Kathy said, I'm on Ancestry, and if it is correct. She wasn't sure. She was just saying.
And I appreciate that, Kathy.
Yeah, very
I'm just
much.
making that point because when you start filling in that information and people start reading that, they take it as the gospel. And again, Donna's the one that I depend on for most of the information. If she validates that, then sure, I'll go with it.
So thank you for that. We appreciate it.
So I'm going to run the recorder. If I can stop coughing for 2 seconds. I'm going to try both. I'm going to kind of get on specific with Mary a little bit. Same thing. I will ask questions based on the information if they want to ask questions based on what Kathy provided or Patricia. Yeah. We could try that. If we get validation on that, then great. But first, I'm going to try a general session. Okay, so here we go. Mary John, broken, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
No worries, ladies.
Donna's not on, is she, still?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
She hasn't responded.
EVP session with Mary and John Brogan. My name is John. This is Chris. If either of you are here and you could hear me, could you please say our names, one of our names, or say hello, please? Can you tell me how old those dolls actually are? Mary, was it you who made that light up the dolls and responded when I asked if you were the dominant spirit, the present spirit here? John, could you tell me what you did for a living? What was your job? Did you both have any children? How many people do you see in this room right now? I had asked the question about the dolls remaining with the family and if you would have a problem with somebody else owning them and bringing them home. Would that be a problem for who's ever connected to these dolls? I'm going to stop this now and see what's there. At least that didn't cough I've been holding in for ever. No fun with a respiratory infection. Trust me. Is this on?
It probably shut itself off.
Oh, man. I hate this. EVP session with Mary and John Brogan. My name is John. This is Chris. If either of you are here and you could hear me, could you please say our names, one of our names, or say hello, please? Can you tell me how old those dolls actually are? People outside.
Creeper Gallery. We're at the Creeper Gallery in New Hope.
Mary, was it you who made that light up the dolls and responded when I asked if you were the dominant spirit, the present spirit here? John, could you tell me what you did for a living? What was your job? Talking. Did you both have any children? How many people do you see in this room right now? You hear two?
I hear two, loud and clear.
How many people do you see in this room right now?
Wow.
Sorry. I had asked the question. I wonder if they about the dolls remaining with the family. I wonder if they mean themselves. And if you would have a problem with somebody else owning them and bringing them home. Would that be a problem for who's ever connected to these dolls? To these dolls. Dolls. Did you hear? Yeah. I hear
Yeah.
yeah.
You can hear it clear. Yeah.
Dolls. Go back. I wonder what that other noise. Problem bringing them home. Would that be a problem for who's ever connected to these dolls?
I wonder if it's the glass squeaking, like if you like turn it, and
What do you mean?
it's I
I
wonder.
didn't even think about that. Well, it says their heads move.
They do. They bobble.
I'm going to stop this now and see what's there.
What?
I know, right at the very
Right at the
end,
very
too.
end, there
At
was
the very
something.
EVP session. Chris, names. The dolls, spirit. John, could you? No. Would that be a problem for who's ever connected to these dolls? It says my name right there. John, or his name is John.
It's really low.
Right there. That's his name, right?
Yep.
John?
John.
And I'm going to stop. And I'm going to stop this now and see what's there. I can get
He's
that
like,
in. John. John's the one
Wow.
who's here. Hold on. Right, Mary? Yeah. John's the
good
one
night,
who's here.
Ann. You too.
Wow. John, I'm going to ask the question because I assumed it was Mary
It's crimping.
who was here. Maybe you're both here because you said two. So maybe you weren't referring to us. Maybe you're referring to both of you being here.
Right?
John, I heard you clearly say your name or my name. Either one. We share the same name. John, are you present? Are you here around those dolls? Or are you two together here? You can light up the dolls again the way you did before with that green light, boom, or the red light. I heard your name. I heard you talk 3 times. Are you here? I'm going to try the spirit box before we.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. How long have we been going for?
Hour and 20 minutes.
Okay. John, Mary, right? John, Mary.
Mm-hmm.
So we are still in Pennsylvania. I don't know if you know that, what you know as far as I would. I did hear like a sound that sounded like Chris said, the glass move, or I mean that was. Did you hear that? You're right. It did sound like
Like that glass. Like do
like
it.
it was trying to come off for a minute.
Twist the glass and see. Just do like
Of
a
course you
little
want me to do it.
push down and like do a little swivel. See what?
These. I mean, I can't really. I don't know.
I think it would be more her.
I mean,
That squeaked right there when you did that. Oh,
should I not be messing with that? I'm sorry.
he didn't like that, did he?
I wasn't going to take it out of there. No, it's still going. No,
You?
I wasn't going to take it out of there. I promise you that. I'm not doing that. I would never ever disrespect you or her in that way. All right.
We were just trying to replicate a sound we heard.
Yeah, we were seeing if the noise we heard was the glass moving. So I'm going to put this back up here where I found it, if you don't mind. That's me making that do that. That's me making that do that. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do, John and Mary. I'm going to turn on this radio right here, and you're going to hopefully be able to talk through the radio. Are you open to trying that? I hope. So just think, say the words. And again, people believe with these radios that with the frequencies and the sound waves that and the white noise that you could use that from where you are to talk to us. Okay? So I'm going to turn it on right now. Don't get nervous. Nothing here is going to hurt you ever. We would never do that.
John, your static fingers are going off right by the male
I see it.
dome.
By John.
Yep.
Hello, John. Good to meet you. My name is John as well. So I appreciate you being here. I'm hoping to hear your voice right now, John. So please try your hardest to talk through these sound waves and tell us as much as you can, because all I have is, no, you don't want to talk?
Oh.
I'm sorry, John. I'm going to try it though. Okay. I would like just more information than what we have here. Okay. So I'm just going to try for a little while, and that's it. So
No. Maybe Mary would be willing.
you're killing me, John. Few minutes. That's it. Promise you. Few minutes. John or Mary Brogan, are you here? Please say your name or say hello. Either of you. I'm going to ask the question. You don't want to talk.
No.
Anything, just one thing you could say before we shut this off. I was asking about the dolls and the dolls going home with somebody else. Is that a problem for either of you? Anything you want to say about that? It would seem so. First he said something, and then he said it would seem so.
Like an example.
Yeah, something about an example, and then it would seem so. So, what happened that there are no more family members to take these dolls? Did they all pass on
Early.
early? And so they all kind of died early in their lives? What would you like to see happen to them? So I can convey this message to the owner.
I mean, these were in your family for 150 years. It's got to be at least 3 generations.
Anything else you want to say, John, that I haven't mentioned? I mean,
No.
said something about Take 2. God, tomorrow's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Are you still with your family? Are you all together now in the afterlife? Could you at least tell me that? All right, John, we're going to say goodnight. I know you didn't really feel like talking anymore, and we're going to respect that.
I sound like, hey, John.
Anything else you want to say before we shut this down that you want us to know about you, Mary, your family, your lives, the dolls? I'll give you the floor here. Any last things you want to say? Leave. Oh my God, did you hear that?
Oh, that was clear.
Oh, did
Leave.
you hear that? Wow.
All right, John.
I know when I'm not wanted, John. Well, John, I will wish you and Mary and your family, if you had one, for generations, obviously, a very, very happy Thanksgiving wherever you are together. And I do appreciate you taking this time to speak with us and to interact with us. I'm sorry if you thought this was tedious or aggravating or anything like that. Not our intention at all. It's just
This is the only way we can communicate.
those dolls are amazing. They're still in great shape after all these years. They're still together the way they should be. They're going to be sold together, and your memory and your family's memory will be kept alive for probably many more generations, the way it should be. All right. Thank you again for speaking with us. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And on that note, thank you guys for watching. Chris is behind the camera. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We're not going to go for a marathon because we got to get home. We got to get up early. We got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. So as always, thank you guys for your support through the year, supporting New Jersey Paranormal. You guys on TikTok, hopefully you'll watch this later or you're watching it now and you keep watching us because we're going to have a lot more stuff coming up that we do interviews with Dustin Parry, Chip Coffey, Steve Gonzalez from Ghost Hunters. We'll do them live on TikTok as well. So happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Hope you enjoy it with your family, and we'll see you soon.
Good night, everybody.